father's road separate.
No.
No. He has a pencil.
No.
No.
So listen, what, Bailey? I need to not see the back of your head again. Turn. Turn. Actually, why don't you come over here? Because that was like your third time. So, take yourself a minute. Yes. Number 8 is Settlers Midwest. Manifest Destiny refers to that idea that Americans had a destiny, a right, and a duty spread across the continent. Okay, and that has to do with pioneers, moving west, American West settlement. So Manifest Destiny has to do with that time. Okay, 9. What were the first political parties called? The first one. Probably not the ones we have now.
Never mind then.
Chase? Okay. Man? That would be a very good guess. Right time period. They're not the actual first ones, you know? It is Federalist and anti-Federalist. Political parties first came about. So we had our country, we had the Declaration of Independence. The Constitution was actually not our first form of government. We had something called the Articles of Confederation. And then they went to write the Constitution because it wasn't working so good. They wrote the Constitution. The original Constitution did not have a Bill of Rights. And to argue that point, 2 different groups began arguing over that. We need a Bill of Rights. It's fine the way it is. We need a Bill of Rights. It's fine the way it is. And that became our first 2 political parties. And they were called the Federalists and the Anti-Federalists. Yeah, I do that all the time.
Farting.
My words get in my head.
It's a bunch of farting. You said farting.
Oh, number 10? What is it? It is not Congress. Anna? Not one. That's for anti-segregation. It is. Yes. Awesome. Okay.
Awesome.
Marbury versus Madison.
Oh yeah.
Number 10.
Oh, yeah.
So, Marbury versus Madison is going to be one of the it's not the first, but it's going to be one of the first major milestone court cases because it actually sets up what our Supreme Court still does. What does our Supreme Court do now? No jury. They don't pass bills. What do they do?
Good.
Tell me what the Supreme Court does first. No. Okay, it's okay. Here's the job of the Supreme Court. So Congress passes the laws. Okay, the president is the executor of the laws. Supreme Court, their job is to determine if those laws are constitutional. Very good. So they do not try criminal cases. They do not do parking tickets. Their job is when somebody says, hey, that law violates my rights. You do it at a local court, a circuit court first, and you may make it all the way to the Supreme Court. And the Supreme Court decides, yes or no, that law fits in our Constitution, keep it or throw it out. Here's a good example. I'll give you an example. Like 10 years ago now, but it used to be recent. Kids remembered it. In the news yesterday, what this applies to this, and why they can do it, the Supreme Court decision. In the news yesterday, Duck Athletics. What are they doing new this year? What are they doing this year? Has to do with something they want to. It has to do with safety. What are they doing?
They're going to try to win with safety.
I know. Well, we're not just talking about football. We're talking about all Duck Athletics.
They're doing like random.
Okay, random drug testing. So here's why. Here's why they can do that. About 10, maybe 12 years ago, there was a boy up in Vernonia. Anybody know where Vernonia is?
No.
Actually, just up a little north of here. No, right Portland.
It's north.
Washington.
No.
Some of you are.
Sounds like Narnia.
Chase?
What? Do that.
So, Vernonia High School had a football team, and they instituted, this is a long time ago, they instituted random drug testing to participate in athletics at Vernonia High School. Well, a boy that was a tenor at the time said, you can't make me do that, that's an invasion of my privacy, it's a violation. And his parents helped him sue Vernonia High School, the Vernonia School District. That particular court case went all the way to the United States Supreme Court. And the United States Supreme Court upheld the school's position. And here's what they said. They said it is in the best interest of the safety of athletes to have drug testing. So here's what you have to do. If it is truly random, meaning I have all the names in a hat, I draw them out, the computer randomly chooses whatever it is, but it's truly random, it is not a violation of your rights. Now what a coach can't do is, 10 guys come in the room and he walks up and he says, hey, you, Joe Smith, I think you were smoking dope last night. Can't do that. Okay? Well, they can't be a probable cause. But if the coach has no reason, the coach does not have probable cause, he cannot single out a player. But he can say ahead of time, a prerequisite for joining this team is that you agree that at any time, your name might be drawn for a drug test. You know ahead of time, you know that it can happen, and it's truly random. It does not single any person out. Okay. The Supreme Court said if it is truly random, it is not a violation of your rights. You agree to that condition when you join the team, and yes, the school can do that. Because it's in the interest of the safety of everyone else on the field. So, that has to do with this Marbury versus Madison. They said the Supreme Court, that's what you do. That's not what this case was. This case said that became the function of the Supreme Court to review laws, determine if they're constitutional, and then say yes or no to them. Number 11. Is this the one you thought you knew, Ziva? What is it? 11. True or false? It is true. The function of the founding fathers only wanted to assign a few functions to government, but one of them was defense of the country, protect you physically, meaning your house, your home, from invading aggressors. These names, John Locke, Baron de Montesquieu, and other European writers were the basis Americans used to form their ideas about government. True or false? True.
Dang it. I
Yes.
chose the middle one. Sit here.
And remember back to Thomas Jefferson? Remember Thomas Jefferson wrote the Declaration of Independence. He also helped the Constitution. He wasn't the main writer. But he had studied many of these writers. John Locke is a famous economist. Baron de Montesquieu, he had some ideas about government. They looked at all of these writings. They looked at the Magna Carta. They looked at the Codes of Hammurabi. They looked at so many different ways that people had put together government when they wrote the Constitution. Yes.
Number 12
It's
is
like
true,
9:13.
right?
Yes, number 12 is true.
Sorry.
Okay.
This thing's been filming for 10 minutes.
America's first written government was called the Magna Carta.
Let's stop and make another one.
Magna Carta was a month